In this example, we're going to show you how to create a database connection so that you can use these database connections in various parts of the application. So if you go into integration and then go into the submenu connections, here you can define various connections to databases. We use OLEDB drivers to connect, so make sure you have installed and configured any OLEDB driver that you want to use. So for example, if you want to connect to Oracle, you might want the Oracle OLEDB driver installed and configured. You might require the Oracle client to do that. But in this case, we're going to go ahead and define a connection to SQL Server. So let's go ahead and go to Actions and Create. And we're going to give a name for this. So let's call it dev to DB. And here I can either paste a connection string. The developers who are more familiar with OLEDB connection strings, they can just grab it and paste it right here. Otherwise, you can also turn on this connection builder and pass in the information and build the connection string. So in my case, I'm on a test server. I'm going to go ahead and say I want to connect to my Cobra server. The database is going to be, let me call it CDEV workflow dev2. I'm going to provide my username. I'm going to connect as SA and also provide my password. And I can go ahead and click test here, and you can see the connected successfully. Message is displayed. So here I can go ahead and say generate, and it will put the connection string for me automatically. And I'm going to go ahead and say create, and that will create the connection. You can always select any of these connections and also go into utilities and say out actions and say test. This will validate the connection is connecting. You can also go to DB details, which will show you the schema. So here are all the different tables I have on this particular database, and I can look at the schema on this by clicking on any of these tables, and that will show you the actual table columns and their data types and all that. But you can also go back and you'll see another option here that says update configuration. If you are in a non-multi-tenant environment, you will have to perform this update configuration. What we do is we take these connections and we add them to the connections.config file so that they're available for various parts of the application to use these connection strings. Thank you.